Hello, welcome back to GP's Odds and Ends. Jessica here. So if you see what I have on my table here, it is time to do the coin flip challenge. So you all really enjoyed the coin flip. I did reprint this because I filled in the last one that I had. I printed it the right way this time, so the M&Ms are a little bit bigger and a little bit easier, hopefully, for all of you to see. You do, if you wanted to use this as an actual challenge and, save money in a certain way, you could put specific amounts in here. So if you flipped heads or tails, you would put that amount into your individual categories. I'm just doing it as like it kind of changes for me. So this time I'm doing all tens. And I have $200 here. I believe I'll count this in just a moment so that you know what I have, but I just kind of keep that as a stack there. I'll see whether or not we get spend, which will go into my wallet, or save, which will go into my debt payment. And there's not anything in here yet. So we need to get some of that filled. It's kind of, if you've seen some of the past videos for this, it's kind of been debt leading the way, which to me is just like the universe kind of saying, hey, let's get this taken care of. And I do want to have, I'm probably going to put that on the holiday randomizer as well. And then I think probably whatever I have left over for money that I pulled out from the bank will probably go into here as well. My goal is to pay off the Credit One card that has the monthly fee so that I can contact them and find out if that is something that will stay monthly and I don't have a choice to pay like the annual fee as one lump sum payment. If it's always going to be monthly, I'm probably going to close that card if it is. So I need to call them and figure that out, but I want to do that once I have it paid off. And if I have over, I think I need 411 for that. And then anything extra will go towards other cards so that we can get things paid down, because I want to get this eliminated so that I can focus on the car and the school loans, because those are killer. Okay, so I just randomly pulled out two. I've got pink and brown. I think I'm going to do pink for the debt, brown for the spend. No rhyme or reason, just whatever. I have my handy dandy coin, which I'm still not good at. But let's see how we get this started. That is a heads, so we're going right in with the spend. That is a dark brown M&M. Whoops. So I am just, for the spend, I'm just going to put this on the edge here. I'm not going to divvy it into specific envelopes yet. I want to see how much I end up with by the end before I go in and kind of decide where that money is going to go. We have a tails, so we're starting off even here. Okay. And another tails. Ooh, and another heads. So is anybody done with their Christmas shopping? The people that I have to buy for the most are my mother and my sister. Besides that, we do that's another tails. We do a holiday party with my mom's family because the family's so big, so it's just a nice way for us to all get together. We'll usually do that sometime before Christmas, so that's coming up soon. So we do like a grab bag gift for that, so we're not spending all sorts of money and getting individual gifts for everybody. That is another tails. But for my mom and my sister, I've kind of, because I've saved up excuse me, I've saved up reward points on Amazon. I have like rewards cash from Old Navy, and things like that. So I think I'm going to use like those to kind of get the bulk of their presents, and I'm not going to count that towards the $50 limit, since essentially I'm getting those items technically for free and not actually having to pay for them. So I should be able to get them like some nice things. We'll see. That was not very good. I'm sorry. Oh, come on. Ah! I almost lost it. It almost went flying. There, that's better, and it's still tails anyway. So again, look at this. That is leading the way. Oop. Oh, there we go with the heads. I mean, I like that it's all going towards debt, don't get me wrong, but I do still need a little bit of money to kind of get me through the next 2 weeks for when I go out and about. Typically, though, it's just like groceries and maybe like dining out. I don't really need like a whole lot of money otherwise. I do have a hair appointment that I'm going to need to save for. So that's probably the only, like, I don't know how much, you know, is going to go into individual envelopes. I got to kind of see what I already have in some of them too. So that was, we're even so far. Woo, that was a big one. Ooh, okay, so this one is going to lead the way. And this, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention this in the beginning. This challenge is from Mare Bear 3000. She does have an Etsy shop still, I believe. So if you are interested, go check that out. We have another tails. So we're back to being even. Oh. And tails. That was not very good. Okay, tails. I mean, I know it was on head, so I could have put it over there, but I want it to, like, you know, look like it's flipping and not just flopping out of my hand. If that makes sense. Ooh. There is a heads. Almost even again. That's a tails. There's a heads. Another head, so we're back to even. And I do need to use some of that money. I'm probably going to stuff some more. I only have 2 more left. 2 more 10s, so 2 more flips, and then we can stuff the money. That's tails. So debt is back in the lead. But I want to do some grocery shopping. I'm trying to transition over to a whole food plant-based diet. Not completely strictly vegan, but almost. You know, I would probably still use things like honey, or just be very limited on the amount of meat or dairy. I don't typically eat eggs, but eggs could be in like baked goods or things like that. So I'm not going to be super, you know, strict with if something is made with it like that, but I want to limit the amount of like actual items like that I eat. I have lost 1 pound doing this in just a week already. So I'm quite excited about that. But from some of the research and things like that and documentaries that I've watched, it is a very healthy diet to kind of go on. So we should have, if you want to know more about that, you can message me or comment down below. I can continue to talk about it. If not, then, you know, I don't want to push it on anybody by any means. So we should have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 in here for my wallet. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Perfect. And then this should be, what, 110? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110 going into debt. So since I counted that already, I'm just going to put it into the envelope. So we are off to a good start. We'll see how much ends up going into here when I do the holiday randomizer. But I need to stuff this money into my wallet. Okay, so I think I'm going to go right to groceries. Now I do, actually, no, let me, all right, I have a hair appointment coming up, so I want to make sure, because I'm going to do like a cut and color, I want to make sure that I have enough in here for a, usually she charges me like 65 plus 20% would be about 80. I would need, so 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. Well, I have 80, so let's just add 10 just in case it ends up being a little bit more than I think. And then I'm going to go back to the beginning here. So for dining out, I currently have 10, 20, 30. I think I'm going to put another 20 to make it 50 for now. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I may come back to this envelope depending on what I have in my other envelopes. We have, let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Groceries, I know I already have, I have 110 in here, because I did stuff some from my paycheck into here because I need to go to the store and get some things. So we have 50, 100, 110. I'm going to do, let's see, 10. I'm going to do another 30, so that should be 140. 50, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40. So I kind of need to create a grocery list and see what it is that I need. Shopping, let's see, currently has 10. I'm going to add another 10 just so if there's anything I see out and about that I need to get, I have a little bit in there. Let's see, what does entertainment have? 15? I don't really think, I mean, I don't have very much going on. I think I'm going to leave that as is for now. Self-care is done. Miscellaneous is just when I pull from my long-term so that I can use that money when I'm out and about. Jessica currently has 10. I'm just going to add another 10. I kind of use this as an additional envelope if I'm, like, say, for instance, if I go to the grocery store and the 140 is not enough, I will pull from there, or if, like, the dining out is not quite enough, I'll pull from there. But I think I'm going to put the remaining 10 into the groceries. I just want to make sure that I have enough to cover what I need to get. So 50, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 150. So I think that should be a good amount. And then these papers in here are just printouts of coupons that they give right at the register when I go shopping. So let me put this back in here. And I love that I can take this out and just simply slide this right back in. These wallet envelopes are not the ones that came with the wallet. The binder part comes with the wallet. I got these envelopes from Lily Budgets. She has an Etsy shop and she has a bunch of different designs, so you can go and check that out, and color options and things like that. But I love these because you have the dining out in big letters and then in cursive up against it, if you can see how that kind of looks. I think it's really pretty. Alrighty. So we are done with that. The debt envelope will go back into the binder. Actually, I might keep it out and keep it for the holiday. But the holiday randomizer video will be next. And then I'll kind of see how much I have left over and where I maybe want to put some of that, if it doesn't all go to debt. Maybe I'll do a mini like randomizer for my long term, and we'll see. We will see. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe button, comment down below. But until next time, bye for now.